What's up, my YouTube fam? Laying before you is a monster box of knives. I'm gonna do this one a little bit different because this is such a big box and I don't really have a lot of room between me and the camera, and then I have to navigate. So I'm gonna do it from this side, so you might get a crotch shot for the duration of this video. I'm sure there will be no complaints there. Steve's always asking me to do more crotch shots on my videos, so that's for you, Steve-O, to fulfill your request. This box happens to be, let me lean over here and check in my viewfinder, make sure I can see everything good. Sorry guys if this is not your usual format you're used to from Bama Knife Guy. But this is just this is a freaking man of a package right here. And if any of you have been following along on Instagram, you know who this came from. This came from my homeboy Mark, Acuminous Edge. He lives out in California. He and I have very quickly become good friends. He is a freaking awesome dude, man. He works with Alex's Knife Box, and Alex has great things to say about him, and I can verify that thus far just with a little bit of time we've spoken on the phone. And I mean, anytime you've got a dude who sees your YouTube videos and jokes around with you on Instagram a little bit and goes from there to immediately going, hey, I'm gonna send you $3 grand worth of my stuff for you to play around with because I like what you do and I think you're cool. That is usually gonna be a freaking awesome dude. So that's exactly what's happened here. This is a box of, from what I can tell from the post, the Instagram post, is a box of 10 Spydercos. And I know nobody's gonna believe this, but I genuinely did not zoom in on the video to look at the knife boxes to see what they were because I wanted it to be a surprise. I do know one that he sent. He said most of them are titaniums, but he did tell me one of them in here is something that I am insanely excited about. It's a Spyderco K2. I have never handled a Spyderco K2, but in my early days of knife collecting and getting into Spydercos, that is exactly what I wanted. Like, that's my dream Spyderco, is the K2. I obviously love big knives. That's why I brought this out here. But yeah, so we've got a Spyderco K2 in this box. Everything else, I really don't know. I purposefully, when I saw the pictures of the knife boxes, I just scrolled down, read the caption, and didn't go any further because I wanted it to be a surprise. So you guys are going to see it for the first time with me, and I am freaking stoked. Can't wait to get my hands on that damn K2. But anyway, so without further ado, we'll dive into it. This is going to be kind of a quick video. I don't have time to really dive into every knife and give you my first impressions on them. I've got a football game for my stepson tonight. I'm going to be doing parking and stuff there, so I'm very rapidly running out of time. So I've had this package since yesterday, and I have not had a chance to get into it, and I'm so freaking excited. My wife kept asking me, are you not gonna open that box? And she was like, isn't there stuff in there you're excited about? I was like, you have no freaking idea. It's driving me insane. And I almost shot it last night, but it was so late by the time we got settled in. I was like, man, I gotta get into bed. I got physical therapy this morning. So yeah, we didn't get into it. But yeah, so I'm stoked. And as we thought, 10 Spideys sitting in here. So let's just real quick, we'll start diving into them. We'll see what we've got. First, this is one I'm super excited about, the dice. I thought he mentioned this one, but I wasn't sure, and I am excited about this one. I've got, as you guys know from my last videos, I've got several Spyderco dominoes here right now. Oh, what a cool knife. Dude, it looks just like the domino, but just way smaller. I like that gunmetal clip on there too. That is wicked. I've got to remember to hold things right side up so you guys can see them, but and I'm sorry if the lighting's poor. I'm on the back porch and it's kind of shady. Oh, what a cool knife, man. Dude, I really, really, really dig that. That's killer. I wish I had my my domino on me, but we'll do comparisons and all that later. That is killer. Man, the action on that's great too. And I love Spyderco's XHP. I love the way it looks, the machining on it and all. I really have liked all of the XHP that I've handled, even the, well, especially rather, I misspoke there, especially the Sleesh collection of XHP that has that polished stone wash, look to it. Freaking great, man. I love the way that looks. All right, so we got a dice. I'm gonna move some stuff out of the way here so we got a place to put these boxes. Excuse the fact that this is not very organized. I'm really sorry. Okay, a Thai Millie right here. Whoo, look at that baby. That is a heavy knife right there, dude. I wish I knew how much that weighed, but I'll check all that out later. Man, it looks like the ones I've opened so far, it looks like they're brand new. Jeez Louise, man, that's a gorgeous knife. I'm gonna step around here so I can make sure I'm getting this in frame for you guys, man. This thing, that titanium looks like it's never touched a thing except Bama's hands. Man, that's freaking nice. I love the weight of that. I love a big knife. I like a heavy knife. I think I've mentioned that in my videos before. I am not one of those ounce counting, you know, pansies that's, oh, it's, you know, 4.6 ounces. That's 0.6 more than I like to carry. I can't tell the difference between a 3-ounce knife and a 5-ounce knife. A knife's a knife. I most of the time am not wearing pajamas while I'm out carrying knives, so it really doesn't matter to me. And that's why I'll happily throw a Hinderer in my pocket or this Hoss right here and be fine with it. But man, that's a nice one. I remember he did bring this up because he asked me to take a look at the centering for him, and it looks like it may be just ever so slightly off to the right. Man, I'm sure that's not showing up worth a crap. I'm sorry for this quality, guys. It's going to be a quick video, I swear. So, but yeah, that's cool. The lock bar tension on it is like supremely heavy. So I'm thinking that may be what's forcing it over. All right, so we got a titanium Millie S30V. That is a freaking Hoss right there. I like that. So far, you got good taste, Mark. Well, so far, we've all seen the all of the sweet, freaking amazing microtechs he's got. So there's no surprise that he's got good taste. My dog's dying to go inside, guys. Hang on one sec. All right, y'all go in. Go. All right, sorry about that. Kind of weird, huh? That people have lives and things that are going on while they're trying to shoot videos. I never understood people that apologize over and over. I'm so sorry for the background noise. Really? You mean you live and breathe and have things around you and people? Yeah, so I do too. This is a domino, so I didn't even know this was coming. I don't even have to have my domino out here. I'm not gonna bust back into that because he sent one, and his is in far superior shape than mine. And again, all the dominoes I've handled do not have that gunmetal clip on there. That is a freaking nice clip, man. I like that. I've only got silver and black clips. I've never seen that before. I really, really dig that a lot. And obviously I know what the domino feels like. I've got 3 other ones here right now. So this is actually, I'll have 3 of these black carbon fiber ones and 1 blue 204P. Yeah, the action is just wonderful like the rest of them, man. I really like the action on that. All right, let's try to make this quick. I don't want it to be a crazy long video just of me opening boxes because you guys are going to be seeing first impressions vids and some review vids, which I've told you guys in the past. I don't do reviews, but it's time for me to start doing it, man. I've got about 100 knives in there that need to be looked at, and people want to see them. So this is the Mantra 2, or Mantra 2, however you want to say it. Mantra is probably the right way. Man, that's a cool knife. And I've seen these before, but I've never handled one. Majority of the stuff he sent, he said he doesn't think that I have because he's seen majority of my collection, and it's M4. Oh, that's sweet. Well, you got to get used to the action on that one. It's not what I'm used to. You got to give it a little, it's got a slightly lighter detent than most flippers, so it doesn't want to fly out there just with a touch. You got to give it a little flip. Looks like he's got a little bit of patina. A little patina on the blade there. I see looks like some rust, which is not surprising with M4. I don't know if that's coming through or not, but yeah, there's a little bit of some surface rust, which I'll talk to Mark about it and see if he wants me to take it off of there. I can get some flits and a microfiber towel and maybe be able to get that off of there. But man, that's a nice slim blade to be titanium. It's not super heavy. The lock bar tension feels really nice. And I love the fact that the lock bar is super skinny. The knife is super slim, so if it had a wide lock bar, you would struggle to flip it because you'd get your fingers on it. But because the lock bar is so slim, which obviously was a purposeful design thing, you don't get into the lock bar when trying to flip. I've noticed with some other models, not Spyderco per se, but other models of flippers, the titanium frame lock flippers, if they're a super thin knife, they usually have a normal standard size lock bar, you know, that kind of stays in line with their line. You know, it's usually a similar cut. And with the thinner knives, you end up on that lock bar, and you're like, what? You know, you hand it to somebody, and they're like, what's going on with this knife, man? Something's wrong with it. But I like that slim lock bar, gets it out of the way. So, and of course, all you guys know, I'm a fan of the wire clip. Sorry if this is not my normal format, guys. I'm trying to get this squeezed in because I know Mark is wanting to see it, and the Neves have been wanting to see it. So I am desperately trying to get all this done before having to change and go to the football stadium up here. So, but that's the Mantra 2. I definitely like that. Spidey Chef. Everybody knows I've got some experience with this one. Mine is with the Neves right now. His is going to look way better than mine, I'm quite sure. Mine is I'm in the process of sanding down the blade and getting it all, you know, cleaned up because I scratched it up so bad because I used it so much. Looks like this one's been used a little bit, but not majorly. And this, you know, I've said it in my videos before, this is one of my favorite knives ever. And it still may be, you know, aside from, like, I've really started to fall in love with this guy. This is in my pocket today, my Sleesh Bowie. But aside from that one, man, the Spidey Chef is still right there at the top of my list of favorite knives of all time. I love it. And Mark wants me to put a hair whittling edge on this, which will be very easy to do because LC200N is effortless to get to that point. So I will do a freehand sharpening on this one on diamond and get it hair whittling for him. Nice knife. I love it. I love LC200N. I love the shape of the handle. Yeah. And the swoosh designs are always killer. So there we go on that one. What we looking like? Good God, we're already at 12 minutes. Sorry, guys. Anybody that's sticking through this to see the rest of them, you can, you know, jump through if you want to. There's not going to be a ton of information. It's more just, you know, showing what's in here. So don't feel obligated to watch it all the way through if you don't want to. It's just going to be a bunch of me nut-hugging Acuminous Edge for sending all this stuff to me and being such a great guy. This is a Tasman Salt 2. I had one of these, and I sold it, and I regret it. I love this little thing, man. This is such a cool knife. I love hawkbills. I love backlocks. I love FRN, so this is definitely a killer knife. I wish I hadn't sold it. I sold it to a guy on one of the Facebook groups. He posted up a post. I didn't even, you know, try to sell it. He put up a post asking if anyone had one, and I had been looking at some other knives to buy, so I was like, screw it, I'll sell it. So I sold it. But that's the Tasman Salt 2, killer hawkbill knife. It's made of H1 steel, completely rust resistant. Freaking awesome. I love this knife. So we're 6 down and 4 to go. Ooh, we got the Mantra 1. See, these are all surprises to me, guys. I didn't know what all was in this box. I didn't know he sent both Mantras. That's freaking killer. I've never handled either one of these. So that's killer, man. And I'm sure this one's probably gonna be brand new too. Let's see how the M4 looks on it. Yeah, basically the same style. Got your slim lock bar there, a little bit thicker blade. I like the cutouts in the handle. I do dig it. So, and also CPM M4 wire clip, rides really deep, and it's a flipper. Oh man, the action on that. Lock bar feels great. Centering looks freaking perfect. Nobody's surprised by that, I'm sure. But yeah, this is, man, I really dig that. I like how the flipper tab sits out there a little bit, kind of acts like a stop, like a hand stop there. And it just feels really nice. You can get all 4 fingers. Your pinky lands in that last little groove there. Damn, I hope this lighting isn't as bad as it looks on my screen. I'm sorry, dudes, but I think if we get the sun out of it, it'll probably be a little bit better. I'm really not sure. I'm sorry, dudes. I don't really want to move it around too much, but I do want to get the sun out of this so that it will look halfway decent where you guys can see. So my apologies. I know I usually do a little bit better with my videos, and this one's just kind of a little quickie vid. So my apologies to all of you out there in YouTube land who are used to my, stellar quality. But yeah, the Mantra 2, man, Taiwanese made, beautiful action, wonderful detent. And of course, then I fail to flip it, but if you do it correctly. And the way I do these, any angled flipper tab, I don't just pull into it. I kind of slide my finger down the back of the spine. I'm trying to show you slow, but it's just kind of a sliding down motion. A lot of people will say, oh, push straight in, and that will work, but I'm more of a, and I usually sometimes start at the corner, so I get a nice good flick. And every time I'm gonna describe it, I'm gonna mess it up. That's just how it is. And I think it's because I am getting on the lock bar on this one. But yeah, I kind of give it a, you know, just a full pull. Yeah, I dig that one too, man. The Mantra 1, was that? Yep, the 1. I'm digging it, Mark. You freaking are awesome for sending me these, dude. I don't know how in the world. He must have went back through my videos and looked at my collection and saw what I did and didn't have, because he sent me things that I don't have. And the 2 that I do have, or well, the 3 rather, the Domino, the Spidey Chef, and then I've already seen right here that the Techno 2 is in there. He knows that the Neves have my Spidey Chef and my Techno 2, so he sent those along. This dude did his research, man. He's a freaking awesome guy, man. I dig that. Oh God, this is the one right here, guys. This is the freaking knife that I have been wanting to get my hands on since I very first saw Spyderco's. I've never seen one in person. I've never put one in my hand, and I can't even tell you how excited I am about this right now. Mark, this is, man, this is freaking amazing, and it is every bit bigger than what I thought it was going to be. That is a freaking beast. Check it out next to the Bowie, man. Look at that. Jeez Louise, dude. God, I'm so freaking stoked to have this here. I have been wanting to get one of these in my hand for so long, and every time one has come available for sale, it's either too expensive or it's not the right time or I can't make it happen. And dude, wow. And for those of you that don't know, this is a monster of a knife. Here it is next to the Sleesh Bowie. And when I do the full like first impressions and full review video on this, I will give you plenty of size comparisons, because it's so fun to see it next to normal size knives. For those that don't know, it is CPM 10V, which is a wear resistance freaking monster. This thing will hold an edge for a very long time. It is supremely sharp. I love the stone washed titanium. God, man, I can't wait to get these on video better. I'm sorry for you guys that are watching this expecting to see, you know, the knives, and you're getting these really poor shaded shots. I apologize to Mark especially, but dude, you have no idea. A little bit of lock stick. You have no idea how excited I am to have this here. I've never been more excited about a knife than I am about this freaking K2. This thing is gigantic, and you better believe I am carrying this baby today. This is about to go. It is going to dethrone the Sleesh Bowie for at least a few hours. And this baby right here ain't going on the table. It's going right here in the pocket, because that baby's got to ride with daddy tonight. All right, so K2, freaking, man, just as impressed as I figured I would be. Mark said it's a beast and that I was going to love it, and I definitely freaking do. Last up, man, we got the, Sage 2. I've been wanting to, man, I haven't handled a Sage 2. Let me get that notification out of the way. Never handled a Sage 2, always wanted to. I am freaking stoked about this. Oh, yeah. Look at that, dude. Look at that beautiful slab of titanium right there. I love that cutout. What a nice looking, oh yeah, nice action. Lock bar tension feels good. Centering perfect. Again, wire clip, riding deep. And man, I really dig that action. This is one of those you can probably flip any way you want. Let's see. I suck at the middle finger flick. I'm an index finger guy. Man, that feels freaking great, dude. I like this one a lot. It looks like it's about the exact same size as a Domino. And I really dig it. You can choke up on that 50-50, or you can jump back here if you want. And where you're going to be landing, man, there's no way that lock's failing. You're locked in on that lock bar. I really dig this, dude. Very cool. All right, got to get to this last one so we can get this video under 20 minutes so we can roll on. I've got about 45 seconds left. All right, last one on the table. I do have one of these. The Neves have it right now, and that is the Techno 2. It's a Techno 2. I've got the Techno 1 in my other pocket right now. So yeah, there's your Techno 1 on top, Techno 2 on bottom. I can't say enough good things about this knife. I freaking love it. Steve thought that he was going to hate this knife when I first sent it to him to review it and check it out. Well, not review it. You know, Steve's not a review dude, but he was like, when he first got it out, he was like, this little stubby bastard, this ain't gonna be, and then he cut with it, and he said he freaking loved it, man. This thing gets the job done. Beautiful stone washed XHP. It's like that polished stone wash. This is the S30V, the Oops Techno one. And you can see they did the same finish on the blade there, but super stoked to have a Techno 2 to play with while mine's gone. So my Sleesh set is complete again, man, for at least for the time being, because my Spidey Chef and my Techno 2 are up there with the Neves. So you just replaced them for me for a little bit, buddy, so that is cool. I'm assuming that's why you did that, because why else would you have chosen those two? That's freaking killer, dude. You're the man. So Mark, Acuminous Edge, dude, freaking... Man, I can't even tell you how much I'm appreciative of what you're doing here. And you came into this knife community with, it appears to be, you know, two things on your mind: making lifelong friends and collecting some of the knives that are at the absolute top tier of what craftsmanship is. And it seems to be you are pulling off both of those things very, very well. You're definitely making friends through this thing very rapidly, and it seems that you got genuine intentions and that you're a freaking great-hearted guy, man. So you got a friend in me, bro. I wish I could play that Toy Story song right now. That you got a friend in me. Yeah, that would be super gay but funny. But the Neves are saying nothing but great things about you. Everybody, I mean, dude, you're freaking hitting it out of the park, man. As far as the friend making games go, you're like the new kid in kindergarten that brought everybody fruit roll-ups. It's killer, dude. So thank you so much for sharing your collection with me and everybody else, because in a way you're sharing it with everybody, man, because I'm not doing this just for me. Obviously I'm making these videos for the people who want to watch the content. So you are awesome, Mark, Acuminous Edge. I got to come up with a catchy little nickname for you. But yeah, man, you're killer, dude. The Neves say the same thing. Also, to everybody out there watching, man, again, I'm sorry for the format being so chaotic, but I've checked my watch probably 50 times during this because I've got to roll out. I got to get changed and get the dogs fed, so I'm sorry for this being so rushed, and probably sounds like I'm, you know, literally about to hop a plane to get out of the country to take all of Mr. Mark's knives with me, but I'm not. I'm just trying to hurry up. So that's pretty much it for tonight, guys. This obviously will be going with me. I'm quite sure Mark's not going to mind me carrying his knives, otherwise he wouldn't have sent them. It will be in good hands. It's got a little bit of lock stick, and it looks like there may be a tiny little bit of evidence of maybe some black Sharpie marker right there. Maybe somebody was trying to fix that lock stick, but I will fix the lock stick. And any imperfections with any of these other than scratches and things that I can fix, I definitely will attempt to. So they're in good hands, Mark. Again, thanks, buddy. And I'll see you guys. I most likely will shoot some of the videos tonight, some tomorrow, some Sunday. But guys and gals, I love you, Mark, my boy, and I'm out.